Here again with another video, y'all. Check me out. It's available on Amazon. The link is in the description. So let's jump into this video. Let's waste no more time. Going through a lot of consultation, talking to a lot of people from different walks of life. A lot of people seem to have this one problem, well, one of many problems, but this one mainly stick out. Anytime they interact with their ex or somebody like that, and their ex might be in a whole different relationship, you might have to interact with this person because y'all have kids together or some kind of attachment together. So you have to interact with one another for whatever the reason. They might just call you out the blue for whatever the reason may be. So every time y'all have a simple conversation, so to say, they throw a temper tantrum, start arguments, want to fuss and fight, and you scratching your head like, every time I talk to this person, a fight pop off, an argument come off, or whatever. We just have some kind of disagreement. We can never be on one accord. Why is that? So this is another little short video to get straight to the point, why to explain to you why they always throw a temper tantrum like a little child. Keep in mind, you're not dealing with a grown-up. You're dealing with a grown child in an adult body. You're dealing with a child in an adult body. So the first reason why they're going to have an argument with you is this. You have the power to shatter their little reality. See, your ex or whatever they might call themselves, you know what type of people they may be. You know, I'm trying to stay away from calling people narcissists and all that stuff and sociopath. But you know, if they fit the description, then hey. So the thing is, they live in this fantasy world. They live in the world like, you know, I'm God and everybody around me is my worshipers. But when it comes to you, you know the real them. You've been with them probably from the beginning. So you see probably how they come up, you know. So therefore, you don't feed into their fantasy. You know, they live in this little make-believe bubble. So every time you talk to them, you tell them the truth. And anytime you tell them the truth, it's, you know, it offends them. These type of people hate the truth. So every time you pop off with the truth, hey, expect an argument to come up. They hate the truth. Now let's move on to the second reason. You know their insecurities. You know, they might, you know, whatever their insecurities might be, you know, they might be short, fat, tall, too tall, their edges don't grow, whatever it may be. You know, see, with your ex, they're going to tell the world or paint a picture like they have no insecurities. You know, they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're going to tell everybody or anybody who will listen that, hey, God made me just for the world and you should worship me. But when it comes to you knowing the truth, you're not going to fall for it. You're like, nah, I know the true you. I mean, you can go out there and tell them people, oh, your little painkiller, whoever they may be in a relationship with, you can tell them whatever you feel. But at the end of the day, you and I know what the real story is. And since you, yes, you know the real story, and you know the truth, and you know the insecurities, you know the true them, you know, expect a fight to pop off. Expect that they're gonna throw a temper tantrum every time they don't get their way. They're gonna, you know, start an argument and all that stuff. And that brings me to the third one. When you challenge them, see, keep in mind, like I said earlier, in their world, they like a god. They like, see, this how they think in their mind. They like a god. You should worship me. I'm the best thing going. I'm more beautiful than anybody. I'm the smartest person in the world. You should worship me. It's a privilege for you to know me. That's how they think. That's how they think. But you're like, see, you know the real them. You're like, no, you just like anybody else. There's nothing really special about you. You know, I know you. I know your mama. I know your brother, your sister. I know all of y'all. And nothing really special about you. You just like anybody else. You get up and go to work just like everybody else. You put gas in your car just like everybody else. You put your pants on one leg at a time just like everybody else. Nothing special about you. But in their world, everybody else kissing up to them. Everybody else telling them how beautiful they are, how this and that, and kissing up to them. But then there's you. Let's bring us to the fourth one. The number one reason why they fight with you, every time y'all have a simple conversation or anything like that, they love attention. It don't matter if it's good attention or bad attention. They just want attention. They just need you constantly giving you, they need you to constantly give them your energy. Good or bad, they just don't care how they get it. They just want it. They like a vampire. Give me your energy. You're like, I don't want to fuss and fight with you. I just need to tell you this simple thing. If you have to co-parent with them, I just need you to do this, and that's it. But they were like, nah, let's spin this, and I'm gonna project my feelings onto you to provoke you to fight with me. So by me provoking you to fight with me, it giving me what I want, your attention, your energy. Because at the end of the day, nothing gonna get solved, and nothing gonna get done. So this is what the ultimate thing you can do after all of this. Show indifference. That's the one thing they cannot tolerate. They can't put up with that. They need all of these things from you. They need you to believe in their fantasy. They need you to forget about their insecurities. Their number one insecurity is this: they can't be by themselves. Some have abandonment issues, but that's their number one fear. Being told no and being alone. That's their number one insecurity. They need you to go along with their superiority and stuff like that. They need you to go along with it. Play like I'm a god or a goddess or whatever, it may be in their little universe. Who cares? But at the end of the day, it's all for attention. They need you to react to they stuff, and just keep feeding them your energy. Because at the end of the day, they just want you to suffer. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you move on. They want you to stay stuck, unhappy, and miserable while they go off in the world and their little fantasy world and do what they do and stuff like that. Now I say, do not pay these people no attention. The number one power you can have over all of this is don't care about none of this. See, when you don't care about what people think and how they feel, you got superior power over them. And you show indifference. And to the people who say, I have kids with this person, listen to this video again. Especially for you if you have kids with the person. I know you have to interact with them, but you don't have to, show that you care. Show that you have an interest in this person. Show indifference. You understand? Show indifference. That's the ultimate power you can have. I encourage you to fall in love with yourself again. Put God first and fall in love with God's will and word and all that stuff, so you can go out there and explore new things. Don't be stuck pondering over this person. They're gonna go do what they're gonna do anyway. You can't stop them. Like I said before, how YouTube be banning, shadow banning people if I say what I want to say. But hey, anyway, just another little short, quick video. If you need to get in contact with me, you can send me an email at mcfadden.warren, or you can text me on WhatsApp. You can also check out my audiobooks on Amazon, or just check out my books in general on Amazon. Just go there, type in Warren McFadden books. All of them pop up. So, like I said, another video just to help you get through the day. Don't be arguing with these people. No arguments. Just none. No arguments. Any kind of argument, going back and forth with these people, fussing, fighting, that's what they want. Remember, you dealing with a child in a grown body. They children. You see an adult, but I see children. Watch their actions. You will see a child. And with that being said, stay prayed up. and watch out for one another. Peace on God.